Liverpool 1, Burnley 0. Another tough game, another rough one to watch. I almost fell asleep, y'all. It wasn't even that late. It was like 11 p.m. for us here, but I almost fell asleep. A 1-0 win against Burnley. Another late game winner, another lucky one. We've been lucky 4 times this season. First game at home at Anfield against Bournemouth, 2-0 up. Considered 2, 93rd minute, a game winner by Chiesa. Game 2, away at Newcastle. It took us, the 99th minute to win us the game. Same thing, went up 2, considered 2. They went down to 10 men, we couldn't capitalize on it. A few weeks ago against Arsenal, it was a snooze fest. It took a worldie of a free kick by Dominic Soboslai for us to win the game, 1-0 against Arsenal. And this game against Burnley, I thought it was gonna, coming back from the international break, gonna do a bit more. The new guys like Wirtz, Frimpong, I know he's coming back from injury, but Kirkes, thought they're gonna unlock themselves and show us why we paid that much money for these guys, and it wasn't the case. If it weren't for Hannibal sticking out his arm like a sore thumb to get us the penalty and scored by Mohamed Salah, we probably walked out of Turf Moor with 1 point. You know what I'm saying? It's tough. It's really tough, and let's talk about why it's been inconsistent for us. I feel like we haven't had a dominant performance so far. We're 4 games in. We have Atletico Madrid here in a few days, which I hope that we can get more into rhythm, playing another game close to this Burnley match, and we have Everton next and Southampton in the Premier League, so that's gonna be interesting. But going back to the new signings, like I said, it was the complete up. Frimpong, he came in the 83rd minute, 84th minute, coming off of injury. He's just still coming back on, sure, but in his place, Dominic Soboslai has been incredible. Offensively, defensively, I thought Trent was still playing for us, not gonna lie. Right, Ekitike, another slow game, another quiet game from him. Arne Slot keep doing this with Ekitike and Chiesa, where Chiesa would come in for him on the 70th minute, 73rd minute. Probably been the best player out of the new signings we got, right? 2 goals, 1 assist in 4 games, not too bad. Miller's Kirkes, another tough game to watch. He got subbed out on the 38th minute. I understand the amount of pressure coming in, right? You're trying to replace someone like Robo, who's been an incredible part of Liverpool, the reason why we've been so successful for many years, but we need to show us something, because he should have gone to red. I don't know how he got away with that. That's highway robbery right there. He should have gone to red, but Robo came in, replaced him, 38th minute, and he did better. Like I said, I should be happy. I am happy. 4 out of 4 undefeated so far. We got Everton next, Southampton next. We got Atletico Madrid in the Champions League here in a few days. Atletico Madrid knocked us out in the Champions League not too long ago. So we're going to be playing at home. Let's see how we'll do there. That's a few back-to-back against defensive teams. So it's going to be interesting. So I can't wait to see what Isak brings to this team. Obviously, I want to see Wirtz do his thing. He hasn't played the best so far. We need to see why we paid all that money. I understand, once again, we're gonna sound like a broken record here. It takes time to adjust. It takes time to translate your skills from Bundesliga to the Premier League, especially, Premier League, such a physical, fast-paced, competitive league. I understand, but we need to see it soon for sure. Alexander Isak, we might see him against Atletico Madrid, which is going to be interesting, playing your first game in the Champions League atmosphere at home as well. So I can't wait. We're getting so lucky. This feels like the invisible Leverkusen a few years ago, when they would keep winning, their games past the 90th minute. So let's get into rhythm and let's win matches convincingly.